I just want to know who we are getting the opportunity to celebrate this morning. And so, students, I'm just going to ask you guys to introduce yourselves. We're just going to pass the microphone down, and if you would just say your name and where you're finishing up right now and where you'll be heading next year, we'd love to hear from you.
I'm Aislinn Welch. I'm finishing up at JM, and I'll be going to Campbell.
I'm Emma Smith. I'm finishing up at JM, and I'm also going to Campbell.
I'm Conrad Mader. I'm finishing up at OIS, and I'm going to Miramati.
I'm Chase Julia. I'm currently at JM. Next year I'm going to Campo.
I'm Kane Hine. I'm on JM, and next year I'm going to Campo.
I'm Olivia Means. I'm at JM, and I'm going to Miramati.
I'm Julia Parsons. I'm finishing up at JM, and I'm going to Campo.
I'm Easton Means. I'm finishing at JM, and I'm going to Campo next year.
I'm Brendan Avenel. I'm finishing at JM and going to Campo next year.
I'm Drew McGill, currently at JM and going to Campo next year.
I'm Brandon Hine. Finishing at JM, going to Campo next year.
I'm Kate Brown. I'm finishing at Stanley and going to Campbell.
I'm Hannah Johnson. I'm finishing at Stanley and going to Acalanes.
Awesome. Let's go ahead and give these students a round of applause. You guys go ahead and return to your families, and while you do that, I'm going to invite Chase Giulio to come forward. He's actually going to share a few words with us this morning about just some of his middle school years and how his faith has been impacted in that time.
There are many important parts of the middle school Quest experience. Primarily for me, and I think a lot of other people, it's the atmosphere and loving environment. No matter your age or how often you come to Quest, whenever you show up, you're immediately welcomed into the family. Quest has always made me feel part of the church family, and I look forward to coming each week. Another one of my favorite aspects about the Quest is the Quest band. When you first come as a 6th grader, you get the feeling that the kids in the Quest band are really passionate and really care about your time of worship. And having the opportunity to play in the Quest band for 2 years has been amazing. We get to play all of our favorite worship songs and really feel like we're making Quest a fun and impactful time for students. My small group that meets each week at the end of Quest is the largest contributor to how I've grown in my faith over the last 3 years. Mr. Brule and Mr. Wright lead us, and there's an opportunity for us to discuss questions we have, as well as learn about each of our individual faith journeys. It is during this time we get to ask questions and be curious about our faith that I feel I've learned the very most. The most recent activity that has drawn me closer to God is our Wednesday morning 8th grade boys Bible study that meets every other week before school. It's early, and we all start off very tired, as you can assume, but by the end of our talks with Tommy, the 12 of us leave for school in great moods. When I think about what I would be like without the MVPC in my church family, in my life, I realize that I would not have the knowledge that I do about my faith today, and that I would be a very different person. I'm very grateful for everything that MVPC is able to offer me so far in many parts of my life, to bring me closer to God and the people around me. Thank you.
Eat, or what shall we drink, or what shall we wear? For the pagans run through all these things, and your heavenly Father knows that you need them. But seek first his kingdom and his righteousness, and all these things will be given to you as well. Therefore, do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own. Matthew 6:31 through 34. The word of the Lord. Thanks be to God.